Hello and welcome back to Small Higurashi When They Cry. Um, let's continue what's probably going to be the final chapter of the second chapter.
圭一、圭一。
放っておいてやれ。友達が行方不明になったんだ。気の毒にな。
So, I guess he didn't disappear yet then. So I guess if it's following the pattern, then two people would have disappeared last night, but who would they have been? Anyway, normally my dad never shows me any consideration, but this time he did.
うちの圭一もしばらくの間学校を控えた方がいいんじゃないのか。警察が何とかするまで外出を控えた方が安全だと思うぞ。
そうね。もしもってことに比べたら、学校を何日かお休みにするくらい。
Taking a few days off where he's home alone, though, that could be worse.
それよりもこんな物騒な事態になったら学校なんか休校にするのが筋じゃないのか。まったく学校の先生方は人の子を何だと思ってるんだ。
Exactly what I said, leaving children home alone. Mum and Dad were getting pretty riled up, but at this point I couldn't care less. Besides, that wasn't the only thing I couldn't care less about. The breakfast table, the food in front of me, the time and date, myself, I really had no interest in anything. This feeling was like a dead fog in my mind. It was like getting dizzy after taking strong medication.
圭一、学校の勉強はどうなんだ。圭一の方が進んでるくらいじゃないのか。もしそうならしばらくお休みしてもいいんだぞ。
I didn't even feel like answering. Today was Thursday. Only 4 days had passed since the Watanagashi festival. Such a short time, and yet now things were completely different. Everything had changed. The tranquil village, bright and clear as if it were an Indian summer, had undergone a total reversal. People were made to disappear every night, and we couldn't even relax when walking out in broad daylight. The village had become a world of fear. I had no right to curse this outcome. After all, the one responsible for everything was me. That night, I couldn't resist my honestly tiny little and incredibly stupid curiosity, and broke the taboo.
ここは入ってはいけないところなんだろう。やめようぜ。鍵がかかっているのを勝手に開けて押し入るなんて、たとえ物を盗まなくったって犯罪なんだぞ。シオンだってこれが密会現場じゃないと分かったなら十分だろう。
I wonder what Shion would have done if they were having a secret rendezvous.
俺はこんなのには全然興味はないんだ。こんなところにいる間にリカちゃんの演舞が終わっちゃったらどうするんだよ。
I prattled on as I took the lock from Tomotake's-san's hands and put it back on the door. I'll forget everything I saw here, so come on. Let's go, let's go. Takano-san was fretting, but I pushed her away. Tomotake's-san grinned painfully. Shion's shoulders drooped as if to call me an idiot. Even so, I didn't care. I pushed everyone farther and farther away. Rika-chan's dance was still going on. Then, at last, her dance was brought to a close with a roaring applause. I, too, until my hands turned red. I clapped, and I clapped. If only. Ding dong.
レナちゃんじゃない？いつもの時間だから迎えに来たんじゃない？
I looked up at the clock. It was 5 minutes past my time to meet with Rena.
圭一、しばらく学校を休んだ方がいいんじゃないのか。
そうだね。気を使ってくれてありがとう。
I rose from my seat. I went to the entrance to greet Rena.
おはよう。今日から集団登校だから遅れちゃダメだよ。
Ah, that's right. If we, the ones farthest away, were to be late, the younger kids on the way there would be waiting for us.
俺さ、今日からしばらく休むことにするよ。学校。
うん。
Renner answered shortly, nodding.
圭一くんが自分の体に一番優しい過ごし方を選ぶべきだと思う。だから別に引け目を感じることなんかないと思うな。あ、それからこれ回覧板、お母様に渡しておいてくれるかな。いろいろ大事なお知らせがあるみたいだから。
I took the notice. There were a lot more pages than normal. The one on top announced the disappearance of the mayor, Rika-chan and Satoko, and that they wanted any information about them. It made my heart ache.
警察も必死に探してくれてる。きっと見つかるから。待ってよ。ね。
Rena said, smiling in an attempt to give me courage. Rather than that, though, her smile looked like it was because she herself wanted to believe they were safe.
レナは俺を問い詰めないんだな。
うん。
レナは知ってるんだろ。俺があの晩
西宮殿に忍び込んだことかな。
Kana? I was speechless for a moment, but then I bit my lip, made up my mind, and nodded a little.
筒抜けなんだな。まったく悪いことはするもんじゃないよ。
みーちゃんはすごく怒ってたよ。
So she was upset. I suppose she would have been.
でもね、きっとみーちゃんが怒ってたのは忍び込んだことよりもそれを隠していたことだと思うの。圭一くんは自分から言い出して謝らなくちゃいけなかったんじゃないかな。
I should have told her myself and apologized. That troubled me. Just 1 week ago, I did something that I, myself, should have apologized to Mion for. It was 4 days ago. That's not a week. I'd hurt her badly. However, I hadn't realized that at all. Plus, with all the confusion that Sion's appearance had brought, I still hadn't been able to talk to Mion about it.
レナの言う通りだな。俺はいつもレナに教えられるまで何も気づかなくて。
圭一くん、もしもだよ。もしも圭一くんが悪いことをしたことをすぐに認めてみーちゃんに謝っていたら、リカちゃんとサトコちゃんはいなくならずに済んだのかな。
Wait. I couldn't answer right away. I couldn't admit to that. Wasn't Rena telling me right now, though, that I should have admitted to my crime sooner? If I had done that and apologized, would things not have gone in such a horrible direction? Rena's eyes were filled with kindness, bleh, but they weren't naive enough to forgive me keeping silent, and they stared fixedly into my own.
ああ、そうだ。
If I had admitted to my crime sooner, then Rika-chan and Satoko wouldn't have had to die or disappear. Wait. Smack. The palm of Rena's hand slapped me in the cheek. I stood there, unmoving, my head still tilted in the direction I'd been hit. It didn't hurt at all.
誰も圭一くんのことを叱らなかったと思う。だから私が代わりに圭一くんを叱るね。
I wonder what his parents are thinking. Did they hear the slap or anything that's been going on? I pressed a hand to my cheek, now warm with embarrassment, and quietly stared down at Rena's feet.
入ってはいけないところに勝手に入るのはとても悪いこと。それはわかる？
ああ。
返事ははいだよ、圭一くん。
はい。
そしてもっと悪いのは自分が悪いことをしたのを認めないこと。悪いことをするのはとてもいけないことだけど、それを認めて謝らないことはもっともっと悪いことなんだよ。
はい。僕が悪かったです。
For a few moments, Rena stared at me, silently and intently, as if gauging my remorse. Then, finally, the tension in her face softened, and she smiled.
じゃあもう時間だから私は行くよ。
あ
回覧板お母様に渡しておいてね。あと回覧板は暗くなったら持っていかないようにって注意付きだから。
I bent down to pick up the notice, which I'd dropped when she slapped me. The pages had come out of the clasp and were now making a mess on the floor. I gathered them up one by one. My hand stopped at a single, more light-hearted page, with peaceful sentences dancing on it. We still have plenty of homemade soy sauce in stock. Feel free to come to the Sonozaki house if you want some. Ah. So, I think I might have been wrong earlier when I said, Shion, it's probably not her. I mean, it did fit someone they would trust. And someone with soy sauce, apparently.
なんだこれ。
I picked up the page and scanned the rest of it. They were stockpiling high-quality soy sauce they got from faraway relatives in the Akita prefecture. They had gotten a big shipment recently. They couldn't use it all, so they wanted anyone who wanted some of it to feel free to come over, is what it said. As a PS, it said it arrived in barrels and to please bring a 2-liter bottle or other container for it. That's how it tied together.
醤油をもらいに行くなら園崎家か。レナ、お前ひょっとして知ってたんじゃ。
Which is why she suggested that if he'd apologized to Mion, the two of them wouldn't have had to have disappeared. Ah.
知ってた。
Rena had already been suspicious of Mion as soon as she noticed that the big bottle of soy sauce was missing. Rika-chan had taken the bottle and gone to Mion's house, and there she was erased. Rika-chan wasn't coming back, so Satoko had called Mion's house since she knew where she'd gone, and then Satoko got called there as well. That meeting on the day of the mayor's disappearance, didn't Toi-san say that the three families participated in it? The three families would include the Sonozaki family. Didn't he also say that the current leader was really old, so Mion frequently stood in for her at public appearances? Ah! While the mayor was returning from the shrine, Mion called out and stopped him. She talked to him and invited him to their house, and then she made him disappear. Rika would have been another one of the representatives, right? So perhaps she noticed. It was probably even simpler to make Shion disappear. Shion was part of the Sonozaki family. They probably knew exactly what she was doing at all times. I'm sure they even knew her part-time job schedule too. Thinking back, wasn't that Angel Mall store managed by the Sonozaki family? Setting up an ambush for her there wouldn't have been any trouble at all.
俺、ミオンのところへ行く。謝ってくるよ。もう全部終わりにしてもらう。ミオンはきっと簡単には許してくれないだろうけど、もうこれ以上誰も犠牲にならないように頼んでくる。
With that decided, there was no need for me to be lazing around here. I put on my shoes and slipped past Rene to exit the house. When she stopped me,
私も行くよ。
レナ、学校はいいのかよ。
Yeah, well, I mean, one, getting to school, and where was I going with that? Secondly, what if you die? Thirdly, what about the kids who also need to get to school and are waiting for you?
学校なんかよりもっと大切な用事だよ。
So I guess no one's going to school?
レナは来るな。この上レナまで巻き込まれたら俺は頭がどうにかなってしまうかもしれない。
Rena didn't move her arm, which was blocking my way.
圭一君までいなくなったら私も頭がどうにかなってしまうかもしれない。だから圭一君だけを行かせない。
I still want to know what's in common with Tomitake-san and Shion with hearing the jumping sound. Rena argued boldly as tears welled up in her eyes. I saw them, and I knew the strength of her resolve.
わかった。行こう。ありがとう、レナ。
Rena nodded slightly, but firmly, and finally let down the arm blocking me. Let's go. To Mion's house. I'll apologize for the crimes I've committed. Then we'll put an end to these twisted days. After that, I'll pray that once more we can return to those fun, lively days. With Rena following me, I left the house. In front of the house, there was a car waiting. It was Oi-san.
いやあ、おはようございます。前原さん、それから龍宮さんも朝から羨ましいですね。
What a truly praiseworthy man he was. As if he'd been lying in wait so early in the morning just to pressure me into talking. Well, this morning though, maybe this was actually a good opportunity.
警察の方ですよね。
ありゃ、龍宮さんには名乗ってませんでしたっけ？これは失礼しました。私、沖宮署の大石と申します。どうぞよろしく。
大石さんに喋るのか？
うん。圭一君の罪は私の平手だけであがなえるけど、兄ちゃんの罪はこの人たちにあがなってもらわなくちゃいけない。
Pain and sadness. I looked down as those emotions built up in my heart.
大石さんにお話があります。
はてはて、どんなお話でしょうか？ここで立ち話します？それとも車の中でしますか？
車の中でします。
I only continued to look down weakly. All I could do was be thankful for how dependable Rena was. At Rena's urging, I revealed everything to Oi-san. The latter, while making sure to throw in murmurs that he was paying attention every now and then, took notes. We continued that way for a while.
どうです。話したらなんだか胸がすっきりしたんじゃないですか？
Oi-san asked me this while scratching his head with his ballpoint pen. Of course I don't feel better. The price that had been paid up until now for me not owning up to my crimes had been so immense. But as long as that payment wasn't returned, the load on my chest could never be removed. His radio started to emit static.
はい、もしもし、大石です。
学校に先ほど欠席するとの連絡があったそうです。その崎家前は動きなし。標的はまだ艇内です。
はいはい、引き続き見張りお願いします。
了解しました。3号7号は先ほど応援が到着、起動しました。あと課長は大石さん探してるみたいっす。私のとこにも連絡がつき次第ってさっきから何回もうるさいっすけど、どうしよう。
ね、はははは。答えに窮したら、実は居眠りしてて起こさないように言われてるとか、ごまかしといてください。
了解っす。
The radio grew silent.
いや、失礼。仕事の連絡でした。
今園崎家前は動きなしって言ってましたよね。
ありゃ、そんな風に聞こえちゃいました？そりゃ困ったな。秘密にしてくださいよ。課長から内定の許可はもらってないんですから。
Oisan had suspected me on for a long time.
事情聴取も家宅捜査も、とにかく何にも許可が下りないんですよ。園崎本家を守ろうという園崎家の防衛機能がガッキガキに作用しちゃってるらしくて、令状がなくちゃ私たち現行犯以外は何にも手出しできませんからね。
大石さんってひょっとして。
Rena's tone of voice alone was enough to make her spite clear as she stared at Oisan.
園崎家に踏み込めないものだから圭一君に踏み込ませようとしてたんじゃないですか？
レナ、それはどういう意味だ？
この人は私の想像通りならとても卑劣な人。
人聞きが悪いですね。でもお説は拝聴しますよ。
Oisan lit a cigarette and responded to Rena, wearing an
あ
expression.
なたは令状が取れないけれどみーちゃんが怪しいとずっと狙いをつけていた。
Wearing an expression implying he was calm and willing to let her comments slide.
圭一君を焚きつけて園崎家へ向かわせようと企んだ。そして圭一君に何かがあればそれを口実に踏み込むつもりだった。そうでしょう。
I only understood about half of what Rena was saying. I knew, however, that Oisan had been trying to use me.
その結果圭一君が襲われるかもしれないのに恥知らず。これが警察のやり方なの？
いやいや、こりゃとんだところに名探偵がいたもんです。いやはやいやはや。あなたうちの試験受ける気ありません？刑事課配属の推薦状書いてあげてもいいですよ。
卑劣感。
Rena spoke quietly, her words dripping with hostility.
私もいろんな悪口を言われたもんですが、若いお嬢さんの短い一言が一番答えますよ。
Yeah.
でも結果として今日までみーちゃんを逮捕しなかったことには感謝しておきますね。
そりゃどうも。
Oishi-san seemed to be enjoying his exchange with Rena. The things this man thought were like a swamp. I could barely see past the surface. It reminded me again of how much I disliked him.
さて、その園崎美音さんの親友であらせられるお二人は、これ私が証拠固めを終えて令状が請求できるまでのんびり待っててくれるわけですかな？
そんなの待ちません。私たちが行ってみーちゃんを自首させます。
That's right. If she turned herself in rather than be arrested, she might get a lighter sentence. At this point, perhaps that was the only pity I could find in me to afford her.
さてさて、そんなにうまくいくでしょうかね。下手すりゃあなたたちも無事では済まないかもしれませんよ。
I wonder why she went for Kimiyoshi. I can understand maybe for Rika, where she maybe felt jealous, but it's like, oh, you told Rika, but you never apologized to me. How could you? Something like that. Oishi-san was measuring our resolve. So in a strong voice, I declared,
そんなのは覚悟の上です。
Oishi-san gave us an unpleasant yet seemingly satisfied grin. It was then that I realized that this man was trying to use us for his own
も
convenience.
し私たちに何かあったならそれを口実に踏み込んでください。犯人を取り逃がさないように ぐるりと取り囲んでくださるのが一番の希望なんですが。
竜宮さんは交渉も上手です。参りましたよ。降参です。
どういうことだよ。
警察の人がみーちゃんの家を包囲しておいてくれるなら、これが万が一の時の保険になるの。万が一の時の。
Plus, it would be another way of pressuring me on to give herself help, wouldn't it?
ああ、大石より熊ちゃんへ。大石より熊ちゃんへ。お友達が2人、園崎家へ遊びに行きます。増援をかけられるよう準備だけよろしく願います。
Their altogether too short conversation, implied without questioning, was already a part of their plans.
では、参りましょうか。お茶菓子でも買っていきます？
Neither Ren nor I went along with Oishi-san's stupid joke. Jump cut. Oishi stopped the car at the place where we always waited for Mion. Come to think of it, I've never been to Mion's house before. I've only heard that it's right down this road.
お送りできるのはここまでです。情報では、園崎本家は自宅周辺に監視カメラをかなり配置しているらしいんですよ。でもご安心を。何度か死角をついて突入できる位置に若いのが何人か待機してます。指向性マイクで中を伺ってますから、お二人が大きな悲鳴を上げてくださればすぐにわかりますよ。
I mean, I can't think of a two-way mic, so yeah, sure.
絶対に説得しますから、自首を認めてくださいね。
Both of our eyes was determination. It was the only method available to us for lightening the sins of our good friend.
くれぐれも注意してください。今さら信じないでしょうが、できることならあなたたちに犠牲になってほしくないんですから。
Yes, we all know that.
本当に今さらだな。
With that response, we left the car. The clinging humidity in the voices of the cicadas greeted us. I'd never have expected this would be happening today.
行こう、ケイチ君。
Yeah. And why lie and call him? Why say that she told the mayor? Why do any of that? It's weird. Marina took the lead and began to walk down the road I'd never been.
レナはミオンの家には行ったことがあるんだよな。
うん、何度もあるよ。とても大きな家でね。お庭なんか山が丸ごと入るくらいあるんだよ。松茸が取れるとかなんとかで、いつもは柵がしてあるんだけどね。
Big enough to fit a mountain. That was amazing. One of the three families controlling Himizawa, and the head family of the Sonozaki clan. Perhaps there was something to be said about its magnitude. The path continued onwards, level and uneventful. There were metal fences along its edges, and beyond them were woods with trees growing thickly. The fences were high. Maybe she was calling him so that he wouldn't find out that Shion had disappeared, or suspected. But why so many other... Why give information which is for... Why lie about some stuff? The tops of them bent inwards, sticking out like sharp spears. Plus there was dangerous-looking barbed wire wrapping them. No one could look at them and not feel intimidated. In addition, there were signboards hung up here and there along the fence. Private property of the Sonozaki family. Entrance forbidden. Beware of venomous snakes. Active security cameras. Intruders will be charged an entry fee of 1 million yen. Yeah, 1 million yen.
この森、いや、山か。丸々庭なのか。
庭というか領地だね。見ての通り私有地ではあるけど、手入れも何もしてないから散策ができるような気持ちいい森というわけでもないし。
She could say that again. It really did feel like a neglected, savage woodland. It was dark and damp, and certainly not a forest that made you want to go for a nice walk. Maybe that's just what happens when a landowner has too much land. Like Oishi-san said, there were security cameras hung up all over the place, though they'd been weathered by wind and rain, casting doubt as to whether they were even functional.
俺たちが来るのミオはあれを通して見てるんだろうか。
見てないと思うな。だってみーちゃんの家は基本的におばあちゃんとみーちゃん本人の2人しか住んでないんだもの。カメラを見張ってる人がいないし。
What a useless security system. What's...
みーちゃんのお父さんがいろいろ大変な人みたいでね。
Oh, it's like recording, though, probably.
だから一族がみんなで集まるときにはちゃんと機能しているらしいよ。
Okay. That's right. Mion's father, he was a big shot yakuza, wasn't he? Rona smoothly danced around the answer as she explained. At last, a huge gate, as big as I'd imagined, appeared. Was she living by herself, with her grandmother, in a house with such a grand gateway?
いるかな。
Beep. The old buzzer made a dull sound. Was it cut off in the middle and not getting to the house? We waited long enough without a response for me to start thinking like that. However, we finally heard footsteps walking through gravel on the other side of the gate. And so that seems like a good place to stop, right? I hope you all enjoyed, and until next time. Let me know any feedback you have in comments as well while you're at it. Until next time. See ya.